We are live. Welcome back to another edition of Earle Sports Bets. And today, it's the March Madness selection show. It's Selection Sunday. The show will be starting in 4 minutes. We'll be reacting to the way the brackets are looking. We'll have our first thoughts during that. And at the end, we're going to fill out our first look brackets. These are obviously our first thoughts without handicapping any of the games. So that's kind of the way we're going to do that, which is just whatever we think right off the rip, that's what we're going to pick. Now, obviously, those picks are probably going to change throughout the next couple days.
100%.
For sure, when we start seeing lines for these games and things along those lines. But with that being said, we have 3 minutes until the March Madness selection show starts. Let's take a look at the auto bids real quick. NCAA tournament auto bids. Let's take a look. And tracking all 32 conferences in the auto bids. All right. So here are your automatic bids. These are the teams that won their conferences. Out of the American East, the Vermont Catamounts. Out of the American Athletic Conference, it is the Memphis Tigers. The VCU Rams represent the A10. Duke out of the ACC. The ASUN, Kennesaw State. Texas out of the Big 12. Marquette out of the Big East. Montana State out of the Big Sky. UNC Asheville out of the Big South. Purdue out of the Big 10. UC Santa Barbara out of the Big West. Out of the Colonial, that would be the College of Charleston, the Cougars. Out of Conference USA is the Owls of Florida Atlantic. Out of the Horizon League, it is the Norse of Northern Kentucky. Out of the Ivy League, we saw them win it today, Tim. Princeton Tigers. Out of the MAAC is the Iona Gales. Out of the MAC, it's the Golden Flashes of Kent State. That's a team I have circled, Tim. And we'll get into them when we see who they get to face in the first round. Out of the MEAC, it's going to be Howard. Out of the Missouri Valley, it's Drake. Mountain West winner is the Aztecs of San Diego State. The Northeastern Conference, by default, because Mary Mac was not eligible, it's Fairleigh Dickinson. Out of the Ohio Valley, it's Southeast Missouri State. Out of the Pac-12, Arizona. Out of the Patriot League, it's the Raiders of Colgate. Out of the SEC, Roll Tide, it's Alabama. Out of the Southern Conference is Money Earnin Furman, the Paladins. Out of the Southland is Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Out of the SWAC, the Tigers of Texas Southern.
14-20, Texas Southern.
Wow. Yeah. Out of the Summit League, everyone's favorite, Oral Roberts. Out of the Sun Belt, it was the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. Out of the West Coast Conference, Gonzaga. And to include it here, out of the Western Athletic Conference, it is the Antelopes of Grand Canyon. All other teams are up for at-large bids.
The selection show is now, you're now eligible to click on it and go in. So that's on the March Madness app or website. It should be starting up now. It says this event will begin soon. Cool.
Yeah.
So when we're looking at it, so we're thinking Houston's going to get Houston's still going to get a 1 seed.
I think so.
Okay. Bama gets a 1 seed. Purdue gets a 1 seed. Gonzaga?
No.
Texas? Does Texas gets a 1? Does Kansas
Maybe
get a
Texas?
1?
Kansas.
I would give it to Texas over Kansas. Because Texas was the seventh overall ranking. I would give it to Texas over Kansas. But obviously we will see when it comes to it. I'm gonna have my thing.
I have my sound up a little bit, yeah.
I can't because it won't let me. It won't let me. It's either full blast or actually I could probably put it on my phone. It might be a lot easier.
Yeah. We're now able to see the broadcasters and all that. So they'll probably be getting into the the bracket in just a few minutes. This is the exciting time. Little other news, Tim. Denver is down 2 with 0.2 seconds left. I think that game is over.
Yeah. Nuggets lose another one.
Wow. And that's outright.
Yeah, you could tell the Nuggets are starting to take off. Well, Nuggets will. Yeah, it's over. Never mind.
Yeah.
Jokic with another triple-double, though.
Wow.
35 points.
That's not automatic at this
11
point.
assists. He's a triple-double machine, but they still lost. Damn it, I should have. You know what? I should have went and bet all three because the Nets won outright. The Hornets are up 8 right now. Anyways.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Out of the South Conference, the number 1 overall seed is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama with the number 1 overall seed.
I think you might be a tad bit ahead of me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, I'll announce it to the stream then. That's fine. And they will be taking on the winner of there's two.
Let's see how far ahead of you are.
They will be playing the winner of Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, and Southeast Missouri State.
Ooh.
SEMO, 16 seed out of the Ohio Valley.
Congratulations! I think SEMO. I think SEMO probably wins that game.
I gotta look at that one. The Islanders. I need to. Obviously, these are just first thoughts. I think that game is very irrelevant, other than the money for the schools.
Yeah, I think Alabama beats the winner.
Really, that's a bold take there, Tim.
Thank you.
Real bold. Number 8 is going to be out of the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins at 21-10.
If you're able to just sit back just like 2 seconds. Like, not announce it right away. 2 seconds.
My thing's buffering now. Great. And they'll be playing the 9 seed out of the Big 12, West Virginia Mountaineers. And now I have an ad for 15 seconds.
I kind of
like Mountaineers there.
I need to see what the spread is. I kind of lean West Virginia. That's got to be close to that's got to be a Maryland -2. 5 seed is San Diego State.
Come on. Stupid thing.
Who will get San Diego State? And that will be College of Charleston gets the 12 seed. Ooh.
College of Charleston was ranked at one point this year.
I think San Diego State's on upset alert. I think they have a chance to upset.
Number 4 is Virginia Cavaliers.
You're still.
I just reloaded into it, so yeah.
If you're able to just pause about 5-ish seconds.
Oh boy! Oh, I like this matchup.
Oh
yeah, Virginia and Furman.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it now. Virginia beats them by a decent chunk.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody's talking up Furman.
Phew, that looks like fun. That looks like a fun matchup right there.
They're a 6?
Hold on. Creighton
is a 6.
That makes sense.
Who are they going to play?
I don't hate that.
Oh.
Hold on. Ooh. Okay.
I think NC State's a decent look there, and I know Creighton's
NC State's only an 11. Wow, they're an 11.
They were a bubble team. All right, they're the number 3 seed. We got Baylor as the number 3 seed, and they'll be taking on. Ooh, okay. Little UC Santa Barbara with the Gauchos.
Yeah, Baylor by a bunch.
Yeah, Baylor probably routs them. Number 7 seed is the Missouri Tigers out of the SEC.
Missouri made it. Oh, awesome. No, they're gonna make it 24-9. Never mind. Hold on.
Ooh, I like that matchup. I really do. Utah State, the Aggies.
We're grabbing Mizzou.
Yeah. And then the 2 seed is the Pac-12 champions,
Arizona. All right, so that kind of takes out UCLA out of a
1 seed.
Out of a 1 seed. I still think one of the 1 seeds is Texas.
Oh, they're playing Princeton.
Oh, there you go.
They're going to route
I'm
Princeton.
going to restart my thing to see if it helps me.
So, overall, that's an interesting bracket. Alabama versus the 16 seed, Maryland, West Virginia, South Dakota, or San Diego State. My man, not South Dakota State. Charleston, Virginia, Furman. I like that top one there. I'll head over to the chat real quick where Brian Gillihan saying, "Good day, Twins. Alabama going to play the first 2 rounds, assuming
In Birmingham.
In Birmingham. Yeah, that's probably going to be a UAB.
That's good for them. Obviously, I think Alabama wins against whatever team they play. I'll look at probably West Virginia.
I think West Virginia. I think West Virginia beats Maryland, but loses to Alabama.
I think Virginia by a lot.
I think my favorite double-digit
pack.
I was looking Wolfpack as my favorite double-digit seed from there. I know I like Creighton, but I think NC State could pull off the upset there.
I think my favorite double-digit seed from that one's College of Charleston.
I don't.
We got to see what the spreads are, so they're not going to have them out right away.
No. Some other teams looking to find out where they're going. Houston, FAU, K-State, Oral Roberts, Kennesaw, Marquette, A&M, Kansas, and Miami. They have like the bubbles there.
Yeah.
So overall, an interesting bracket there. I can see a lot of chalk potentially there.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily see much coming out of.
I think the public dog out of that's going to be Charleston, because everybody remembers them as being a ranked team earlier in the year.
For like a week.
I think that's going to be a trendy pick.
I think Furman's going to be the trendiest pick.
Who? Oh, them and Furman, yeah.
But
I think yeah. College of Charleston. I'm going to say my favorite double-digit seed to advance is NC State.
Yeah, it's got to be SEMO.
Definitely SEMO. And Princeton when we're at it. So, and Alabama, the number 1 overall seed. That makes sense. They dominated in the SEC championship there. And today, I was hoping to cash plus 500 with A&M, but that was just never meant to be.
Yeah, no, it was not. Yeah, I could. If Houston won against Memphis, they're the number 1 seed, and it's not close.
Do you think they're still a number 1 seed?
Number 1 overall.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like this side of the bracket. I think that's an interesting, a couple interesting matchups. I think Missouri, Utah State's gonna be a fun matchup there.
Yeah, but you fade the Mountain West.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Missouri there.
It's the Mizzou play.
Yeah.
We'll end up doing a bracket builder at the end when they should be out pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, they'll be
the tournament challenge things that me and
Yahoo or whatever. Yeah, there'll be something there available when it's all ready. I definitely look forward to my first looks there, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's exactly what they're going to be. They're going to be first looks. Like,
none of them are going to be stationary. We're not. It's not.
No.
I know who I got winning it all. But I'll mention them when they get a number 1 overall seed.
Oh, you like Houston?
Nick.
Oh, you like Texas?
I like Texas.
2-12. See, here's the thing. I think 5 seeds go 3-1 or better this year.
Right off the rip, we have College of Charleston.
No, College of Charleston. Oh yeah, the College of Charleston.
And they're against San Diego State. You fade the Mountain West.
Yeah. I think this is because it's happened the last few years or whatever. The public narrative is to pick 12 seeds for upsets. I think the best double-digit seeds is going to be the 11s.
I think there'll be a 15 that wins.
There might be.
It's not going to be against Arizona.
No. We head over to the Midwest now. Number 1 seed, Yeah.
Hold on. Wow, you are way ahead of me. How?
I don't know.
Like, I am just seeing Houston.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a solid 10 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, what the heck? How are you a solid 10 seconds? I'm going to see if my phone's way faster.
So, yeah. And they will be playing. Who is it? Who's the 16 seed? Who's going to get demolished in the first round of the bracket? Okay. Yeah, they're not going to stand a chance. It's Northern Kentucky. That's the Norse.
Yeah, out of Horizon. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just Northern Kentucky right there.
Okay. The 8 seed is.
Let me be able to see it too. I'm behind.
How are you 19 and 13 and get an 8 seed?
Iowa. Because it's Iowa.
And they'll be playing. Yeah. I think Auburn wins that matchup. I kind of like Auburn.
I'm surprised Auburn made it, to be honest.
SEC. Yeah, I mean you're gonna see a lot of these crummy Power 5 schools make it. Number 5 seed. Do you?
Really?
All right. So who are they playing? Oh, I think this is gonna be a trendy upset pick. I think Miami goes far. Honestly, I think Miami can compete with Houston. Get?
Drake. Yep. No, I like Miami.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Drake.
Yeah, no. I'm interested in Miami there. I'll lay points with them. 4 seed is. Wait a couple of seconds for Tim. Hoosiers of Indiana.
Hoosiers.
I got my upset pick.
Who do the Hoosiers get?
A team I've been hyping up for a little bit now.
Kent State. There it is. Okay, that makes sense.
Kent State. Number 6 is the Cyclones of Iowa State.
How far number 6 is Iowa State of the Cyclones.
And they'll be they made it. Wow. In a play-in, Pitt made it.
Wow. Okay.
Pitt and Mississippi State in the play-in game.
Yeah, I don't think Pitt deserves to be in.
No, they don't.
I'm surprised they're
going to win that matchup. I think they can beat Mississippi State.
I don't know. I need to see what the line is for that game. Let's see which one's more in head.
Ooh, they got a 3.
All right, so my phone. Are you on? What are you on right now? Are you on the
March My computer. I'm on the NCAA.com/March Madness.
I don't know how you're so far ahead of me. Xavier and Kennesaw.
They got a 14 seed Kennesaw. I was expecting them to get 15 or 16.
No, I expected them to get about that. That kind of makes sense to me.
Okay. They got a 7 seed.
Who did? Let's see.
This is a team that I think could beat a 2 seed though. A&M.
Yep, Texas A&M. Yeah, I no matter how much I refresh or go onto my phone,
I don't know how I'm so far ahead of you.
You are still light years ahead of me.
Oh man.
Who do they get? Let's see. They get.
Oh man, I love this matchup. This may be my favorite matchup yet. Oh yeah, they get Penn State. Yes. Oh boy, they're the 2 seed. They're a 2 seed.
Hold on. Somebody tells me
you're gonna be pissed. They're a 2 seed.
I think it's Kansas. What?
Yeah, Texas is a 2
Texas wins
seed.
the conference. Texas wins this one. Oh my God, really?
Low key, I want to take A&M over Texas.
Oh my God.
Texas and Colgate.
They'll beat Colgate. Wow, really? Texas only got a 2?
Yeah, we'll go over to the
That means
chat here.
Kansas has to have a 1.
Yeah, and by the way, we'll touch back on the chat in between brackets. Yeah. This tournament is so open this year. A few standouts that can really make a legit road. Yeah, Big Ten, tough conference. Yeah, Iowa weak. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of Iowa in that matchup. I don't like Iowa there. Drake not going to beat Miami. No, Miami rolls. I agree. Nope. Mississippi State / Pitt have to play in, but Iowa gets in.
I think Iowa's better than those two.
Yeah, your feed's still 10, 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, mine's way behind. Nick's just
also you gotta keep in mind for if we're 15 seconds behind you, that's the delay on YouTube.
Yeah, that too.
A&M got shafted. I think so.
I think
thought they were going to be a 6 seed.
I think Texas wins that region. Midwest region, Texas.
I would love to see Texas A&M.
I think Penn State beats Texas A&M.
Really? Honestly, not the other way.
See what the line is. I think Penn State's live.
If Penn State's favored in that game, we're betting Penn State. I think
if it's anything Penn State +2 or less.
Yeah, I can see that. I love all the kids reacting by recording the thing. So, yeah, y'all good. Appreciate it. So, yeah, in that bracket, I got my favorite double-digit seed to advance.
In that round?
Yeah, Kent State.
Yeah, Kent State. Yeah.
Love Kent State. Money line. Outright. Mm-hmm. I love Miami in that matchup. I think Miami got a great matchup. I think Texas A&M can win a couple games. I know you like Texas, but I can see A&M and Texas. That's a good in-state rivalry. That'll be a good matchup if they get to play against each other. Watch Colgate. If there's a 15 seed that can upset, we've seen Colgate test teams before. We've seen them do it.
I still have Texas to win it all. That's my team. I have to win it all.
That's the team you have to win it all. Wow.
That's why I like to win it all is Texas.
I don't know if they make it to the Sweet 16. Like, I mean, I think they could be on upset alert for Penn State or Texas A&M. I think that's an interesting matchup. I do. What do you think? What do you think Tennessee's seed will be?
4.
I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say
4 or 5. I don't think they get that high. I think they drop a bunch.
Texas A&M. Yeah, buddy. A&M and Texas. That'll be a fun matchup. Can we please get that matchup in the round of 32? Because I'd put Texas on upset alert there. And I know you love Texas. Upset alert there. If they get to play an in-state rival. And A&M beat Alabama twice this year. And they have the capability of beating these top echelon teams.
If Texas and Texas A&M is a pick'em, we're grabbing A&M.
Of course.
But I don't think it will be. When that matchup pops up, Texas A&M is going to be Texas will be a 6-7 point dog favorite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a lot wider. You also got to keep in mind Tennessee did lose their big scorer.
Yeah, they did. So I think Tennessee, if they're a 5 seed, that's my 12 seed I like.
Yeah, Ricketts thinking the same thing. Texas -6.5.
Let's see what our thing would say about that on a neutral site. Texas A&M. I see it as around a 4.5, according to the power ranking indexes that we used in the beginning of the year.
That's fair.
Over A&M. But I think Penn State is live over A&M.
I think Penn State's live to beat A&M, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Penn State or Texas A&M are live against Texas. I think there will be a 2 seed that goes down before the Sweet 16.
Yeah, but I think it's Kansas.
Kansas.
I think it's Kansas that would go down. It's just because I think the last 6 or 7 years, the defending champion doesn't make it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we're getting ready for the next region to be released, and we'll be heading towards.
Can you hear my screen at all?
No. We'll be heading towards the West, and out of the West, the number 1 seed, Rock'em Chalk'em. I don't know.
I don't see it. I don't see Kansas as a number 1.
I think they're going to play.
I think Texas is better. I think Texas is better.
Who are they going to play? Howard. Yep, that was exactly who I was going to say it was going to be. Out of the MEAC.
And who are they going to play? They're getting, let's see. Howard. They get Howard. All right.
Screw you. I know you're just messing with me because I'm sorry. This is the show, and I want to have my reactions. The 8th seed. Ooh, Arkansas.
8th seed is Arkansas. Okay.
And they'll be taking on 9th seed.
Hold on. Illinois. All right.
That's an interesting matchup.
Ooh,
boy. They're a 5 seed.
That's a good 8-9 team. That's a good 8-9 game. I like it.
Oh, man. Okay. That's going to be a trendy pick.
God.
That's going to be a trendy one.
Oh, God. Something tells me Earle got the 12.
Nope. It's not Earle.
VCU. All right. I'm all right with that one. I'm all right with that one.
I
like St. Mary's out of that one.
Yeah, me too.
UConn. All right. UConn.
Oh, boy.
Did they get? Who do they get? Oh, okay, yeah, UConn by a lot.
Yeah,
I don't like Iona. I'm not an Iona person, so. TCU got a 6.
Huh? There's 2 bubble teams. Sun Devils and Wolfpack. Yeah, playing game.
Well, Nevada and Arizona State have to play. Wow, that's a playing game. Good for the Sun Devils. They deserve to be in it. So did Nevada.
Ooh, they're at 3. I like them this year. I might take some futures for them to make. Let's see who they get out of this, but to make the Elite 8. Ooh, that's a sneaky little
Zaga? Zaga's a 3?
Zaga did not have a Zaga year. They did not have a Zaga year.
Sign me up.
And that's when I want them. That's when I want them.
Sign me up for some Zags. Oh, against Grand Canyon. Sign me up for Zags. Easy, not easy, but Zaga's I need to see
this team may make some racket against a 2 seed.
Let's see. 7 seed is Northwestern.
They can beat a 2 seed. Let's see who the 2 seed is, though. But first, we have to see who the 10 seed is that they're going to be playing. Okay, Northwestern in the first round.
Okay, who do they get? Who do they get? Let's see. Boise State. Yep, 100%. Let's do it.
Oh, boy. They got a 2 seed.
All right, who got it? Who got the 2 seed?
Bruins.
UCLA. All right, that's fair. Hold on. Now I just saw it. And who? I'm not surprised.
Look at the Bulldogs.
If UCLA won their conference, they would have been a 1 seed.
Yeah, they get the Bulldogs. No. UCLA is going to destroy them. Sorry. All right. Double digit out of this one.
Give me Arizona State.
Arizona State.
So I forgot who the top part was. Arizona State.
VCU, Iona. Yeah, your options are Howard, VCU, Iona.
No. Give me Arizona State to beat TCU, or Arizona State / Nevada,
Grand Canyon, Nevada, Arizona State, Boise State, Asheville.
Give me Asheville. Let's do this. No kidding. Hey, at least UNC made it.
I think maybe the Wolfpack.
I would, if I'm taking any double-digit seed in that region, it's Arizona State. I don't see Boise State winning. I don't see Grand Canyon winning. I don't see Iona winning.
Yeah.
No. There's no way. No. Duke is a number 2 that loves to lose to number 15s. Yes.
Yeah, but they're not going to be a 2 seed. They're probably going to be the 4 or 5 seed in that last region.
Kansas does
Kansas
have
more quad 1 wins.
Quad 1 wins. That's
it is. VCU upset alert. VCU.
I
don't see it.
I'm
sorry.
I'm annoyed that St. Mary's and Gonzaga is in the same region. I am taking Gonzaga to win that region.
Yeah. By the way, before the final bracket's released, I think I know a matchup that's going to be part of that last bracket, and we're going to love it. Duke and Oral Roberts are going to go up against each other. I'm going to call that now.
That sounds like fun.
Alabama going to win it all. They're the number 1 overall seed, so maybe.
Which number 1 seed are we missing? Purdue. Purdue's going to be the number 1. Marquette's going to be the number 2.
Yeah.
Who else?
Northwestern is going to roll.
I think so.
I agree. Kansas going to be in the 4 as well as in the final 4 as well as Arizona and the Zags. Okay. UConn spanks Iona. Kind of agree. Did you ride ECU baseball plus money? Yep. I bet them every single game, just blindly. Marquette the 2. Yeah. I think we see Purdue's the 1, Marquette's the 2. Who's the other ones that haven't been released yet?
Who would be the 3? Let's see. Kansas State.
Kansas State could be the 3.
So could Tennessee.
So, all right. So let me.
Indiana's got to be in there somewhere. Kentucky's got to be in there somewhere.
No, Indiana doesn't. Indiana's playing Kent State.
They are. That's right. My bad. All
right. So
Purdue number 1.
It's going to be
Marquette number 2. Yeah,
Purdue,
you got it.
Marquette.
There's no chance that Marquette's the number 1, right?
No. No. Purdue won the Big Ten conference. Baylor's already been announced. KSU.
I think there's an argument for Marquette.
I have Duke as the 5 seed here, potentially. All right, so I think I got the top 6 seed for this bracket. Purdue, Marquette, Kansas State, Tennessee, Duke, and Kentucky.
Yeah. Marquette the 2. Yes, Marquette big sleeper. I like Marquette. I might take Marquette to make it out of that.
I'm rocking the Marquette jersey.
I may take them to come out of the region because I don't like Purdue.
I don't like Purdue either. I think
that might be that's the Duke region though, so I might be taking Duke.
I kind of like Duke to make the region. I mean, this Duke team is peaking at the right time. I'm going to have a future on Duke to win the championship.
Ohio State doesn't get in, no. But Iowa does. That's correct. Sounds
actually, if Duke is a 5 seed, I'm not going to bet them to win the whole thing because there's never been a 5 seed to win the tournament.
Huh.
So St. Mary's is out of the question for me.
Purdue is overrated. I agree. I think there's an argument for Marquette to be number 1.
No, there's not. Because Purdue won their region. Or they won their conference. Purdue is the number 1 seed. Here we go. Yep. It's official. They're the number 1 seed. Now, who is going to be my question is who's going to be the bubble team here? The 11th seed. It could be a Michigan State, right? Maybe.
I think Michigan State's a little bit higher than the bubble team.
They're going to be playing. Wait, what? Oh, Texas. Texas Southern, not Southeast Missouri State. And no, they got that wrong because Howard's already playing Kansas. Okay, there it is. Texas Southern, Fairleigh Dickinson. Oh boy. Ooh.
Yeah, but even the Purdue people were confused. There it is. All right. Memphis. All right. All right. I think Memphis beats Purdue.
Is this really a matchup?
Memphis beats Purdue. Yes, no.
Oh, I love this 8-9 matchup. I love it.
God. Hold on.
Oh, I
haven't
love it.
seen yet.
Oh, it's Memphis FAU. There it is. Number
Give
5
me
seed.
Memphis. Give me Memphis.
Yeah, give me Memphis in that game. The number 5
Memphis
seed.
over Purdue. Memphis over Purdue.
Duke. Duke is the 5 seed. Let's see if this is. Yep, I freaking called it. I called it. I called it. Oral Roberts and Duke. It's Oral Roberts and Duke.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
I'm taking Duke.
Oh my God. We're taking Duke. I'm taking Duke.
Yeah.
100% Duke to win that game. Wow.
Ooh,
wow.
That could be a really fun second round matchup.
You know Oral Roberts is going to be the most picked upset.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Duke all the way.
Ooh, okay.
Tennessee. Okay, that's fair. Are they
The
good?
13 seed. Raging Cajuns.
ULL.
On to the 6-11 matchup here. Yep, I got the top 6 right. All right, I got 1, 6, and 5, 4 right. So let's see if 2 and 3 is Marquette KSU because 6 is Kentucky.
I like Kentucky.
Let's see who's
Although
going to
it's a
pull the
down year for
upset.
Kentucky. Who are they going? This one should be a play-in, right? This is a play-in.
No, it's not.
It's not.
This is a fun one. I like this one. Ooh, Providence! It was always Friars money line.
No, I kind of like Kentucky.
Yep, I got the 3 seed right. So the 2 seed's Marquette. KSU.
That makes sense. Kansas State was solid pretty much all year, even though we faded them a bunch.
Okay, they get the Bobcats.
Bobcats of
Montana State. It should take care of them.
Oh, yeah, Montana State. I think that might be a game where Montana State covers.
Wow, yeah, they were higher than you thought they were going to be. Then
Michigan State.
That. Michigan State.
Go green, go white.
Let's see who they play. Ooh.
Okay. Who could it be? It's got to be a team that won their conference.
Nope.
No, it's not a small. It's a bubble team. USC.
And then there's Marquette. Who's Marquette going to play? Ooh! Forgot about them. If there's a 15 seed that I can upset. Oof. Oof.
Duke wins the conference. No, I'm kidding.
I agree.
No, ready? Give me Memphis.
Give me what? Memphis?
Give me Memphis out of the East region to the Final Four.
You're high. No, I think Duke.
Hey. Remember this region last year?
Yeah.
Remember what I called last year?
All right. Okay.
I called Carolina to the finals. Give me Memphis to the finals. So,
my double-digit pick for this one, I think probably Friars.
Is it actually San Diego State's a 4.5 over Charleston?
Give me them.
Higgs, where are you seeing the lines, real quick? Where are you seeing all the lines? I'm going to look at Odd Shark. I've got to have lines already.
I can only imagine they have lines on Bet Online too.
All right. Yep, I got them. Nope, these are today's. Nope, I don't have them. Can't Virginia minus 6.5 over Furman. I agree with that one.
I'll lay that.
Yeah, we'll lay that with Virginia. Meaning someone from the Big East school. Marquette. Oh, sorry. Agree like Marquette too. Think someone from the Big East can make the Final Four.
The first 4 out were Oklahoma State, Rutgers, North Carolina, and Clemson.
Oh, wow. UNC barely missed.
Good. They didn't deserve it. Did not deserve it.
You know what this means to me? Those are the teams I want to look at for the NIT.
They're going to be number 1 seeds in the NIT.
Oh yeah, dude. I know. NC shouldn't have gotten
in. They had no business being in there.
No, absolutely not.
Now the next question is, Sean, are we gonna have a Sean Higgs rant on a certain team that shouldn't have made it that made it, or a team that should have made it that missed it? Who got snubbed? Here's the question. The next question: Who got snubbed? And I want to point this towards a non-Power 5 school, a mid-major school that should have made it in.
I don't know.
Who is a mid-major school that should have made it in?
You're winning your plan. I just got out of the shower. Haven't even seen the brackets. That's fair. You agree with the first 4 out? I just saw those 3 lines. And the other line was Utah State minus 1.5 against Mizzou. I like Mizzou.
I like Mizzou there too.
I don't think Dayton got snubbed. I don't think Dayton was good enough.
East Carolina should have gotten in. They got snubbed.
Who did?
East Carolina for sure. All right, I've got some numbers here. UCLA is 18.5 point favorites against UNCA.
Where are you seeing this?
Betstamp.
All right, let me read
Boise State and Northwestern is a pick 'em.
All right, I like Boise State in that one.
Texas is a 14.5 point favorite against Colgate. Kind of like Colgate in the points there. But before we get into all the lines here, we got a very special guest here, Tim. We get a rant!
All right, who you pissed that got in?
I gotta look. I don't even know who's in yet. I don't even know who's out. Where can I go for the snub list?
The first 4 out I saw
was Oklahoma State, Rutgers, Clemson, and Carolina.
None of those guys should have got in anyway. I
Exactly.
wouldn't wanted them in. So who are all the mid majors after them that were on that second line of snubs? Who'd VCU play? Dayton. Where's Dayton?
Nope. I don't think Dayton deserved to be in.
Who lost Florida Atlantic? Who are they playing?
UAB. They didn't deserve to be in.
Nope.
You don't think they should have got in?
No, the record wasn't good enough.
30 wins? They don't got in, no?
They didn't have 30 wins. They were like 25-9 or something.
20. But all right. Let's see who shouldn't get in. I gotta pull up the bracket here. Hold on a second.
Let's see. Let's go through.
Where's the bracket? Pull it up in the screen here because I'm going to go over to my other.
Let me see if I can find a bracket.
Let me grab the bracket here. We can turn off that now. Let's see if I can have the bracket. Here we go. All right, I'm going to screen mirror this. Let's do this.
Toledo, Eastern Washington didn't make it in.
Eastern Washington, no, they lost in the first round of their tournament.
I gotta pull this up. I gotta see.
All right, so I'm gonna zoom in on, and we'll just go from region to region. Actually, I zoomed in too much there.
That's perfect. That was good.
All right,
Maryland, West Virginia. All right. Really, West Virginia gets in. They were 5 games under 500 in their own conference. They get in because apparently it's the Big 12 and the top teams are so good. You lose to them, it's okay. Whatever. All right, San Diego State's in. Utah State got in, right?
Yes.
Utah State's right there.
Boise and Nevada probably didn't get in.
They did. Boise is a 10 seed.
Good.
Right here, and
Excellent.
Nevada's in this plan against Pitt.
Hey, Nick,
Against Arizona State.
Nick, is this a clickable one?
No.
All right, never mind then.
So you have to click on them. Yeah, let me.
Where is that on? So I can print one out here.
Yeah.
Where can I find a bracket?
That's just the NCAA website. I'm gonna get up the Yahoo bracket.
I got a clickable bracket for you. I'll put it in the private chat, and then I'll put it in the.
I just went to the bracket hub on USA Today here,
and I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Oh, stop it with Ohio State.
Stop that crap. Ohio State did not
was
deserve
under 500. Give me a break.
Ohio State lost, what, 10 games in a row? Really? You thought they deserved to be in?
I'm trying to click on that thing. I can't do it.
Go to the private chat. Go to the 3 people down there.
I got it.
All right. That one's not letting me click. North Texas, no, they got blown out in their championship game. Or not.
I have that top bracket is probably very, very boring.
These are all like I gotta sign in to do this crap. Come on with this nonsense.
I already got my team that I like. The team that nobody really expects to go far that I have going far. Like I predicted UNC to make the Final Four last year. I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking Memphis. Memphis to make it far.
I like the Memphis bet.
I don't hate it. I don't have them going super far.
That's chalk.
All right, I'm printing one out right now here. Hold on a second. I'll fill it out as we go.
Yeah.
And again, I fill mine out as if there's like a point spread involved, so it's going to be totally whacked in other people's.
I'm just doing money line stuff right now.
Yeah. All right. Let's have some fun. Let's fill out our first look brackets here. I'll go first here. First look bracket. No surprise, I'm taking Alabama to win the first game. I don't think that's really too much of a question. They barely got in, but they're going to be sneaky now that they are in. I'm going to take West Virginia over Maryland. In that spot, 8/9. This is just first looks.
Are you kidding me? The printable bracket on Yahoo, that the link you sent me, I go to the 2023 printable bracket. Ready for this? The printable bracket on Yahoo. Oh, look who the champion is.
Last year.
Kansas over North Carolina. Really? Thanks, Yahoo. Crap, Yahoo.
I'm going to go, and then that for this San Diego State, Charleston. Wow. College of Charleston. Words. There we go, Nick. And Furman. The two, I think, are going to be most public underdog picks over Virginia, San Diego State. I'm going to take the favorites to roll in those 2 games. I think those will be the most picked upsets. And here's the thing. In about a day, they'll give you the data for how the percentage of what these teams are getting picked on the NCAA. I believe it's on the NCAA side, or the ESPN bracket maker will tell you the percentage of, Alabama's being picked 99.8% of the time in the first round. They'll tell you that, and I'm going to crunch numbers and have like the most optimal bracket. I did this last year, and it actually finished pretty well. I had Kansas as the title winner, where it's meant to just, if things go right, you have the most upside to finishing in the top 2%. Creighton and NC State. Here's where I'll pick an upset. I know everybody loves Creighton. I'll take the Wolfpack to pull off an upset there. These are just right off the rip. This is no research done whatsoever. And Higgs is gone. All right.
He probably froze. He'll be back. Go ahead.
Yeah. Baylor beats Santa Barbara. No surprise there. Mizzou, Arizona. I don't think. Yeah, overall, I know this is kind of chalky. I got the one upset. And that's it for that for that one.
Just go through the entire thing first.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to
go through that region and then go to the next one.
Like fill in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take Alabama. Shock. Take Virginia. So 1 versus 4. And this one's going to be chalk.
I agree. The top one's going to be chalky.
Yeah. I'm going to take Virginia here. I like the experience that they have with their head coach, Sonny Bennett. He's been there, done that. And Bama's going to fall somewhere. I don't think Bama wins the whole thing. I'm going to go with Zona. I'm going to have Zona making the Final Four in that bracket. Well, let me scroll down. It will not let me scroll down. Oh, I'm going to have to click. Okay. Purdue. Go Memphis. Everybody's going to want to click Oral Roberts. Duke.
Yeah, I agree with Duke.
Ooh. I want this matchup just for the entertainment factor. I'm going to go with an upset pick here, though.
That's fair. I'm
going to take ULL. I like Providence. That's the 11/6. K-State. That's a tough one. Michigan State, USC. I'll go Sparty Party and Marquette. Or do we just...
No.
Do we take... I think I'm going to pick Marquette. I think when push comes to shove and before tip-off for that game...
Vermont plus the points.
I'm going to have Vermont money line bet. I think I'm going to have a Vermont money line against Marquette. I think that's an interesting look, but I'll pick Marquette for right now. I'll take Purdue against Duke. And there's always one 11 seed that makes it pretty far. I think the Providence Fires.
Whenever Higgs.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the. I'm still trying to find a bracket to print out somewhere.
Yeah, I think Marquette makes it, and then I think Duke makes it out of this bracket. I think Duke's getting hot at the right time, and I can't stand Duke myself, but I think Duke is going to be a force to be reckoned with here. A 5 seed has never won the March Madness tournament. This could be the year. Midwest, Houston. I mean, unless we want to take Northern Kentucky, UBU, but I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to go with Auburn. I don't think the Big Ten is really that good. Miami rolls. I think the 5 seeds actually do pretty well this year. I know everybody loves picking their 12 over 5, but I don't see it in some of these matchups. I think these matchups favor the 5 seeds. Here's my upset pick. Kent State beats Indiana. This is a team I really like out of the MAC. I've been saying this for a while. And that was my only conference future that went right, as I got Kent State plus 140.
By the way, Kent State plus 6.5 versus Indiana. Just figure out. Let you know.
I'm going to money line that guy up. Iowa State and Pitt, Mississippi State. I hate trying to predict these 11 seeds where it's a play-in. I think one of the play-in teams win. I don't think it's one of them, though. Maybe it's Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State probably beats Pitt. Xavier, I think, is going to be good. I'm going to go with A&M and Texas. I would not be surprised to see Colgate at least cover the spread there against Texas. Keep it
14.5.
14.5. I'll take Colgate plus the points in that game. Houston, I think, is going to be very difficult to beat. Kent State was nice. I think Miami is going to give Houston a run for their money. Like Xavier there. And here comes the first 2 seed to go down. We get an in-state battle here. Aggies and Longhorns. I'm going to go with the Aggies to win that game. We've seen the Aggies play these top teams. They beat Alabama twice this year. This is a team that can beat top-level competition. And there's always seems to be a 7 seed that makes it to the Sweet 16, sometimes the Elite 8. Xavier, I think, will probably beat Texas A&M then, though. And I think Miami is a live dog against Houston here. I think this tournament's wide open. Tournament's wide open, and it shows that I only have, 2 1 seeds to the Elite 8 so far? That's an interesting matchup. Texas or Xavier and Miami. I'm going to go with the U. I think the U are pretty good here. I'm going to go Howard. I think they can upset Kansas in the first round of the... No. This is an interesting one.
It's a 1.5.
It's to 1.5. That's no help.
And
go with the
it's,
SEC.
it's Arkansas that's favorited.
Yeah, I'll take the favorite there. Am I really going to pick all 5 seeds?
I have a 12 seed that wins at least one.
I don't see a 12 seed winning.
I have CFC, but that's just me.
I'm going to go St. Mary's. I know everybody's going to have a 12 seed. I don't see it this year. VCU could be dangerous. I think VCU is going to be a very public pick for that. But shit. UConn, Spanx.
Yes.
TCU, I think is going to be fun. Gonzaga, I mean, that's pretty simple for me. Fade the Mountain West, and UCLA. Northwestern can make some noise here. I think that is a true statement. I'm going to still take UCLA to take on Gonzaga. UConn, yeah, I'm going chalk here. Kind of way that goes. I think Gonzaga beats UCLA. Okay. And I think Gonzaga makes it out of this region.
Yeah, I like that.
So now we head to the Final Four. Arizona, Duke, Miami, Gonzaga. Should be fun. I'm going to take the Bulldogs. I really like this Gonzaga team this year, and they're flying under the radar. They're going to take on the Blue Devils. I'm really high on this Duke team. I think that this is a year that I think this is very similar to last year with Herbert with UNC. A 5 seed has never won a national championship game until now. It's gross. I hate it. Duke is the team to beat in the bracket right now. I think they're the hottest team in basketball. They're coming in at the right time. I like Duke to win the whole thing.
Okay, that's fair.
That hurts.
Yeah, I understand that it hurts. That's Nick's bracket. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna fire here. We'll quickly go comments and then we'll kind of jump into mine. We'll jump into mine and then we'll go into the comments because we're gonna end up making this a video. We're obviously gonna take SEMO to rip it now. Bama. I agree on that one. West Virginia. I'm not a fan of Maryland on the road. I think, yeah, even Kelly can't trust Maryland. Home road splits. Yeah, neutral. Yeah, no Maryland. This game is a 4.5, and I think it's going to be an outright win, plus 170 for College of Charleston. The Virginia game is a 6.5. I think that's fair. I'll take Virginia in that one. I know Nick likes the Wolfpack.
What's the line on that game?
That's a good question.
I didn't even with point spreads. I didn't even look at it with point spreads.
That is a 5.5 in favor of Creighton. I think NC State covers, but loses by 1 to 2 points. I think that one's gonna be a close game. I don't think Baylor and Santa Barbara is gonna be close. Fade the Mountain West, and I do like Zona. And here's where we get a little bit chalky. I'm sorry, Bama. It's not going to be a close game. Virginia, College of Charleston will make one win, but I don't really see them going that far. I'm going to take Baylor, and I will take Zona. This is going to be the only 1, 2, 3, 4 that I have. I promise you that. I think Bama. I think Zona. I think Bama. Sorry, that one was very chalky, where I had 2 upsets, a 12 and a 9. But now that does not mean that's what I'm betting. That's just a first look part of the bracket. We'll go down here. Purdue. I already mentioned it. I like Memphis. I like Memphis in that one. We're taking Duke. I'm taking Tennessee. I think that's going to be a really fun matchup. I think a very trendy dog is going to be Providence. What's the spread on that game? 3.5. Yeah, I think Kentucky wins and covers. I think Kansas State wins. That's a 9.5. You know what? No, I'm going to take Montana State. There you go. There's an upset for you. I'll take Montana State over Kansas State. I think the big what are they? Big West.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Montana State out of there. I think that's a valuable upset pick. I'll have them plus 9.5 at the bare minimum. Hard to go against Izzo, especially in the first round. That game, Michigan State is a 2.5, 1.5 point favorite, and I do like Marquette over Vermont. I don't think that one's close. Here we go. You're gonna see this twice for me. A number 1 seed goes down before the Sweet 16. Give me Memphis. They're getting hot at the right time. They've now won 9 out of their last 11 games. Nick, you know the 2 teams that they lost to in the last 11 games?
Houston twice.
And they just beat Houston. This is a Memphis team that's playing really good basketball lately. I'll take them. I'll take Duke over Tennessee. I think Tennessee losing their big score, I think that's too much for them. I remember earlier on in the year, we were looking at Tennessee, looking at them like they could possibly be a 1 seed. Might have futures on them. Not even close at this point.
No, I have no interest in them.
I think Kentucky gets an easy ride. So we'll see a 6 team there. And I do like Marquette to make it out of there. Against Michigan State. I think Marquette's going to be dangerous. I do. Because I take them beating Kentucky. I take Memphis beating Duke. Memphis beating Marquette to go to the Final Four. I think Memphis is a Final Four team.
Wow. Oh, that feels super trappy. One line. I'm looking at it.
Let's go over to this side.
It's in this
I'm
bracket.
getting a call from potential spam. No, thank you. We go over to the next one. Houston. I don't think that one's particularly difficult. I do like your Auburn pick. Although, I'll stick with Auburn, but Iowa definitely has a shot in that game. I think they do. Drake's gonna be a popular pick. I'm gonna go.
You want to know what the line is for that Drake game, real quick?
Let me pull it up.
This feels super trappy.
It's a 3.5.
Yeah.
Never mind. Give me Drake. At that line, 100% Drake outright. If this was a 6.5, 7.5, Miami. A 3.5, I'll grab Drake in that one. And this is gonna be fun. Drake against Kent State, because I know me and you were both looking at them.
Kent State's plus 6.5. I will be on their money line.
Yep. Iowa State beats whoever they face. I don't think Pittsburgh's good. I think Pittsburgh loses to Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State loses to Iowa. Xavier over Kennesaw. Kennesaw was a fun story. No, I'm not really too interested in that. Give me an upset. Give me Penn State over Texas A&M. That one is I believe that's a 2.5 line. That's a 2.5 line. That's a 2.5. I like Penn State in that one. And then give me Texas. I'm on Texas to win the entire thing. So Texas over Penn State. Give me Iowa State over Xavier. I think Xavier had a good run in the Big East. I think Iowa State will be able. I think the Big 12 was definitely better than the Big East, and just the quality of teams that they've had to play. I think Iowa State gets the upper hand on that one. Give me Drake over Kent State. I don't think Kent State goes far. I think that's gonna be a great matchup. It'd probably be like a pick'em or something. But I'll take Drake. I will take Houston. I think Houston gets kind of an easy ride to the Sweet 16.
Wow, yeah, they do.
I'm taking Texas. I have Texas in general. All right, down to the West. I am taking Kansas. I am taking it's against Howard. I am taking Arkansas. I think that that Arkansas is a better team than Illinois. That is a 1.5 point spread. I am taking VCU. St. Mary's over VCU. I do like St. Mary's we'll get there in a minute. Iona and UConn. That is a what's the spread on that one?
9.5.
Is it?
Yeah, and here's the thing: I filled out my bracket not knowing any betting lines. There's a couple that I don't like my picks as much. I don't like my Miami pick anymore.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm taking UConn at the. You said 9.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. Give me ASU over TCU. I think Arizona State beats Nevada and Arizona State beats TCU. You always get a playing game that wins at least one, and I will take Gonzaga over Grand Canyon. I will take Northwestern.
Nevada.
What?
I have the line for Arizona State, Nevada.
What is it?
ASU is a -120 or a -1.
Yeah, I like ASU. And then I'll take UNC Asheville to upset. No, I'm kidding. UCLA on that one. I think what's the spread on UNC Asheville is. I don't know. I don't have it. Do you have a spread on that one?
On Asheville?
Yeah, it's 18.5. I think they cover. I think Asheville covers. Ready for this one? Ready for this one? Arkansas over Kansas. A defending national champion has not made the Sweet 16 in like 7 years. I don't see it stopping now. Give me Arkansas. And then give me St. Mary's. This is going to be a weird one. I think St. Mary's is a solid squad. Give me Gonzaga and UCLA. We're going to get a rematch of the Mountain West Championship game in the Elite Eight. Give me St. Mary's.
Ooh.
Give me Gonzaga.
I like Gonzaga
like
an awful
both
lot.
of these teams coming into the bracket. I hated the fact
That they're in the same region.
that they're in the same region. But I agree with you, Nick. I think Gonzaga in the Final Four. Here we go. Bama and Memphis. I think the slipper falls off the shoe there. A great run by Memphis, but I'm taking Bama to make the finals, and they're going up against the Longhorns, and Texas is winning it all. And I'll give it 69-65. So that's what I'm going with it. We'll go ahead and submit that one. Boom! I have Texas to win the national championship. So that was my bracket. We'll go ahead and see what the chat was saying. You think Liberty was a snub? You think North Texas was a snub? I don't know what Liberty did. I forgot what they did. So Creighton, NC State over the total. My first thought. I could definitely see that one going over the total. We don't have any totals for the games though yet. So yeah, Higgs was in here for a minute. He froze twice. What 5 seed beats a 12 seed? What 5 seeds win? Duke.
All of them.
Duke and St. Mary's. Those are your two that I think win. Duke ain't beating Marquette. That's fine. I don't even have Duke facing Marquette, so we're good. F the Big Ten. There you go. To be fair, FAU did destroy UAB and won their tourney. Yes. I think FAU is going to be the heaviest bet 9 seed. Out of the 9 seeds of West Virginia, FAU, Auburn, and Illinois, FAU is going to be one of the heaviest bet teams. What's the line on that FAU game? It is Memphis -1.5. Memphis -1.5.
Memphis is a 1.5.
I think Miami loses in the first round. Thoughts on UConn as a 4 seed? I think they beat Iona, lose to St. Mary's. Memphis looks good with their guard play. Memphis is a sneaky play, and I like them. Throughout totals without lines. First thought, under in St. Mary's. Yes. Of course, Kelly. Of course. let's go. I'm gonna go see if I'm gonna check Bet Online to see if they have odds to make the Final Four.
No, I don't see those odds yet.
All right. Have you checked Bovada?
I'm the only futures I'm seeing is on DraftKings for just to win the title. I've got 4 teams clicked in. At the moment, where did my bracket go? Where the hell did my bracket go? There it is. And they're my 4 Final Four teams that I clicked in for futures.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Gonzaga 16-1, Arizona 16-1, Duke 30-1, Florida or Miami, Florida 45-1. Duke is my favorite one, and I hate it. I hate it. But Duke's my pick to win the national championship.
I don't even have the odds anymore on Bet Online. You said they're on DraftKings?
Yeah. I've got lines for the first 4 games. I got 3 of the 4 lines. A&M Corpus Christi is a 4-point favorite against SEMO. Nevada and Arizona State's pick 'em -120 for Arizona State. Mississippi State's a -130 or a 2-point favorite against Pittsburgh. These are all DraftKings lines. Duke -7 against Oral Roberts. Houston 21.5 against Northern Kentucky. San Diego State's a 5-point favorite against Charleston. I think we'll be able to get 3.5 with all the public money slamming Charleston. I think that they Asheville's 19.5-point dogs against UCLA. Auburn's a -120 against Iowa. Texas is a 15-point favorite against Colgate. Give me the points in that game. Arkansas is up to a -135 against Illinois. -23 for Kansas against Howard. West Virginia is a -2 against Maryland. -140 money line. I'm going to be laying I'll probably be laying the money lines instead of these 2 points or whatever because, yeah. So, A&M's now a 3.5 against Penn State. Here's an interesting money line pick. Raging Cajuns +450 against Tennessee. I kind of like that. They're 11.5-point dogs. I'll be on the 11.5. Virginia 5.5 against Furman. I'll lay the points there. -130 is Utah State against Missouri. I'll probably lay the money line there. Or no, I'll take the money line or the +1.5 with Missouri. Northwestern's a +110 dog against Boise State. I like that. I kind of like the 5.5 against for NC State against Creighton. Missouri's a 2.5. I'll probably lay the 145 for Memphis. I'll lay the 5 with the St. Mary's. Total, I know somebody mentioned the under in St. Mary's. 120.5.
Oh, wow. Okay. West Virginia, good first half. Probably adjusted odds. You have to pick it and you hate it. Yeah, you do.
I can't stand Duke.
Duke is rolling, but can they win the championship in their first year without Coach K?
I think they made the Final Four.
Definitely money line went under 3 points.
Yes.
That's
I'll be laying a lot of 130s, 135s, 140s.
I'll just lay a couple of points. I don't care. Because I feel like if I'm going to bet a team to win, they're going to win by margin. I don't need to lay it. But that's just me. I just bet 3 futures, or I'm going to, sorry, because they're not available on BOL yet. Texas 14, Gonzaga 16, Memphis 90. Those are going to be 3 futures that I'm going to bet in college basketball this year. So, my only other Final Four team was Alabama, and I'm not taking 7-1 with Alabama. I don't feel like that's worth it. That's all we kind of got. Nick, anything else before we kind of head on out?
No. We'll be doing a crap ton of videos for this, and we'll probably start free pick videos for this if there's lines available tonight on our books tonight. Like first 4 content we're gonna start putting out for I think we're gonna do one of those tonight. And I will be doing college videos. I will be doing those. I've done one all year. Usually Tim does that. I will be doing those. So, yep.
Thank you. Of course. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us while we broke down the brackets and what's going on. I'm excited to see what happens. And let's go Longhorns. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. for the Earle Sports Bet Show. See you later, guys.